Philip Marken and I run open source arts on Kirkstall Road in Leeds. Sometimes I'm making things, sometimes I'm helping people with learning new skills, sometimes I'm helping people to practice pieces of performance work. We've got a really diverse space here and I'm involved in lots of different parts of it. I found out about the floods because my workshop flooded and I saw about it on the news that there was a lot of rain, and I was looking on Facebook, and the first time that I heard that the floods had really started to affect our workshop was whenever my friend put a message on my Facebook wall and said, "Oh, did you realise that there's water about 1 inch deep outside your front door?" And that's whenever I thought, wow, we have to do something quickly. It came to about 2 feet deep inside our space, and all of our manufacturing spaces are downstairs and all of them got totally flooded. So we lost loads of equipment and machinery, and it made a real mess because it wasn't just water that came in, it was also mud and lots of stuff from like that people flushed down the toilet. So we had a big clean up to do, and I just decided to do what I could. And I've been a volunteer manager for a long time and decided to use the upstairs part of our space to run a volunteer centre, so that all the people who wanted to help clean up on Kirkstall Road after the floods had the water receded, they could come here and use it as a space to get some food and get some equipment, get a little bit of training, sit down somewhere warm, use the toilet. And yes, we opened up a volunteer centre and ran it for about 4 months until April 2016. And in the course of that time, I think we must have had over 1,000 different volunteers come and use our volunteer centre while they were helping out on Kirkstall Road, and we had a really big response. I think the big thing for me is how so many people all turned up to help out at the same time, and it felt like even though there was a big disaster happened, it was a really good example of community spirit and people just getting together to help get the community back on its feet again. That was one really amazing thing that I remember. And then I also remember loads of funny scenes of people in different kinds of special protective equipment and brushes and brooms and kit that they were using to clean up, going out in big gangs to help clean up the businesses. It was just a really exciting, fun time, even though it was a bit of a disaster. We've decided to stay on Kirkstall Road even though the risk of flooding is still there, because we like the place that we're in and we like the community. And instead of moving, we've tried to put some preparations in place. We've now got special doors which we can put in to stop the water coming through the doors, and we have a flood plan, so that if we see that the river's getting high and it might flood again, then we can call people and they can help us to move some really valuable stuff upstairs out of immediate danger of the water. So instead of moving, we've decided to make a plan. So I think in future we'd try and act on that plan if we got early warning that the floods were going to happen again. Looking back on it is a really clear example of climate change, and I also think that I'm going to always be just that little bit more aware of what's happening whenever it's raining. So I keep finding myself checking the river levels whenever I see the rains falling heavily, and I make sure that I'm always prepared or have a plan in place if I'm going away on holiday, so I can never stop thinking about it now that it's happened once.